Sports medicine is actually going to help a lot with development, but also injuries. Your players are going to get injured less often, and when they do get injured, it's going to be less severe and take less time to heal. So definitely very good to have. Business is also going to be really relevant for how you manage your org. How do you deal with the governor? How do you deal with the CFO? From there, we have charisma. That is basically exactly like we discussed, the art of the deal. This is probably the most important attribute in my GM for all of our brand new conversations.
Now, since I chose X player, I think I'm going to go with charisma.
Coming up next, the Spurs taking on the Jazz. For San Antonio, the Stars have aligned, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue their upward trend. Jazz, Spurs, coming right up. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie in at the 2 guard. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at. And they tell you also what you need to work on.
Now, here is George. The 3 ball. Drills the 3-pointer. George has got his team on the board to start the game for Utah.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Kessler against Wembanyama. Driving to the basket. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Markkanen kicks to George. And it's off from 3-point range. To the paint, taken away by Williams. And the Jazz pushing it up now. 3-pointer. That's good for George on the assist by Williams. 6 points for George.
A jumper with a nice high release. George was ready to attack the second he got the ball.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Chalk up 2 there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Sexton after the basket by San Antonio. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside. And here are the Spurs. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
So it's Utah now after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
First one falls for him. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter. And he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lane.
That one misses for Johnson. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebound.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Paul dishes to Barnes, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Champagny. Johnson against Markkanen. Johnson sets the screen for Paul. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with force.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And here's George for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Paul looking around. There's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Markkanen inside the line. San Antonio with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Barnes. And he can't bank that one in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Harrison Barnes picks one up. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Shot clock at 6. Johnson with a screen on Kessler. Wembanyama finds Johnson. Bucket is good. And that's now 6 points for Johnson.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside, Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Collins. Here he goes. And then Collins slams it in.
He can slam it with the best of them. Collins with an all-star weekend-worthy dunk there.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Paul. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Collins. On the wing, Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Here's Champagnie. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Sexton. 14 points from him the last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And slam dunk by Johnson.
Well, it's amazing to me, the creativity. Johnson showing out.
Jazz have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. George against Paul. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A different look for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for Markkanen, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Keontae George. Paul against Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell, and they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with.
Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Yeah, not the most accurate three-point shooter, but Clarkson makes enough to keep you honest.
Collins against Vassell. To the inside. Shot by Collins, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Clarkson. Puts up a 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Paul for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got 6 points.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Sexton against Paul. Sexton's shot is good. He has 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Paul outside. Vassell kicks to Paul. Lets it go with the 3. It's good from long range. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Clarkson. The kick out to Williams. There's a screen. Another shot. Down low. Here's Eubanks. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Good if it goes. And no good in the last second attempt this time. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
So on the floor for Utah, Collins is out there with Williams. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Preston in at the 1. Here's Preston. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Preston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins, good.
Well, those are the quick twitch muscles from Collins.
Spurs trail by 3. Ball outside. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. In the corner, it's Clarkson. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance it saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. You got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson finds Wembanyama. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Sean, thanks a lot. The Spurs have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Ingram comes in for Keldon Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for Chris Paul. To the middle. Eubanks with it, working on Collins.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And here is Vassell. He has yet to score. There's the pick. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Collins. And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Collins. Johnson comes in for Ingram. Barnes is checked in for Devin Vassell. And Paul subbed in for Castle. Here's Collier. Another miss by Utah. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams will make substitutions. With this break, we'll show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Spurs second.
Well, last year they were an excellent passing team. They want that to continue into this year.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Here's Wembanyama after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Now here's Paul. He's got 9. Kessler with the rebound. Utah leading by 5. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Mikhailuk. Defended by Wembanyama. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Kessler with it. Now Markkanen. Back to Kessler. No good with the triple. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Ball for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. That's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Sexton, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. And it's Keontae George in for Collins.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Sexton over to help. Inside. Victor Wembanyama.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Jazz leading by 4. Pass to Kessler. Here's Markkanen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
Williams, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Now here's Paul. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Sexton. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
A dynamic scorer. Sexton will absolutely take the mid-range J if you give it to him.
Paul outside. Johnson with a screen on George. The shot's good from Paul.
What you like about Paul and the pick and roll, not just excellent timing with the pass, but the placement. It's always where it needs to be for the finish.
Now here's Williams. Outside, Markkanen. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Markkanen's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. The kick out to Barnes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Sexton finds Markkanen.
Well, we have seen Markkanen accept more and more responsibility over time. What a dominant scorer.
Wembanyama, no good.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Here's George, following the bucket by the Spurs. That's where a screen on Paul. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and taken away by Paul. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Utah leading by 7. There's 47 seconds right there in the second. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title. Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Out to the wing, takes a 3. Rebound, Utah. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Nobody near Williams. No good on the 3. Vassell outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Here's George. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Sexton for 3. Good on the triple. Sexton's got 11.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Utah, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative? Shifting focus back to that first half of play, no question, Lauri Markkanen was balling.
His performance in the first half, Diesel approved. Plays physical, Diesel approved. Doing most of his damage right at the rim, of course, Diesel approved.
Diesel approved defense. Praise doesn't come any higher than that. And that about wraps it up.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Chris Paul. Then it's Barnes. And it's Champagnie in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside, Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Assist goes.
George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Wembanyama finds Johnson. Paul outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. The height of Wembanyama on the wall. Wow!
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They lead by 7. George sets a screen for Sexton. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kicks it out to Paul. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Champagnie's got 8 points.
And in terms of controlling a game, Chris Paul is as good as anyone I've ever seen do it.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Ask Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Jazz, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time. Yeah, you can throw it almost anywhere, and Wembanyama will go get it.
Here's Sexton. He's got 14. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Paul. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Paul against Sexton. Paul's shot is off. Jazz leading by 4. Markkanen down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
Well, the way Markkanen plays inside is exactly what that coaching staff wants.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. An emphatic LU jam.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Sexton kicks to George. No coverage that time. George has got 6 in the quarter.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Pass to Markkanen. Over in the corner, Williams. Sexton on the wing. Shoots over Vassell. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Vassell finds Paul. Back to Vassell. Paul outside. Off target from three-point range.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
On the wing, Markkanen. No good that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. Paul passes to Vassell. George against Paul. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
This is why fans show up. Paul is putting on a show.
Outside, Markkanen. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And the Jazz with some changes. John Collins comes in for Williams, and it's Clarkson in for Keontae George. Johnson dishes to Paul. Johnson with a screen on Sexton. Stolen by Markkanen. Outside Collins. Kessler against Collins. The open look here for Sexton. And once again, off the mark by Utah. To the middle. Kicks it out to Paul. Down low. And it's sent back by Kessler. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end. Let's see some of the numbers here for Colin Sexton. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Jordan trains the three-pointer.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
And Wembanyama outside. Spurs passing it around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. and then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
We've got 1:55 left in the third.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Clarkson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Assistant.
Sexton's got his 7th assist in the game. Wembanyama looking it over. Over Eubanks. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Utah leading by 7. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Barnes outside. Johnson sets the screen for Barnes. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Sexton's shot is good.
Well, Sexton is a guy that defenses label as a scorer, and it's on display in this one.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Hall. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 4 rebounds in this game. Clarkson outside. There's the screen. 3 seconds left. Here's Eubanks. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Jazz up by 7. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Utah looking good. They've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Collins. Mills out there with Clarkson. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Sissoko. They set the pick. Here's Castle. Plays it up off the glass.
And even though it wasn't a great screen, he found a way to create some space.
Vassell against Clarkson. Takes it inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, that's Clarkson's game, taking you off the dribble.
Pass to Branham. Back to Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And an unfortunate trend for the Utah Jazz stand the past couple seasons, losing the battle of possessions.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's hard to overcome. When you turn the ball over at a high rate, and then at the other end, you don't force any turnovers, you're losing that possession game all the time. Now, fortunately, they rebound the ball well, and that helps a little, but it doesn't totally solve the problem.
Johnson surveying the floor. to Champagny. Ball outside. Shoots over Mills. Paul can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Pass to Paul. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Barnes. Utah with the rebound.
San Antonio foul. Harrison Barnes. Third personal foul.
That free throw, good from Eubanks. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Zach Collins. And Utah also making a switch. Juzang's checked in. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. Ball finds Wembanyama. Up high and stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Collins passes to Clarkson. Over Paul. Another miss by Utah. Spurs trail by 11. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, Johnson tapping into his vision.
Jazz have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Clarkson for 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
And that one's good. Champagny.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Utah leading by 10. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Champagny. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clarkson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the right side. Ball passes to Wembanyama. Johnson outside. For the 3. And another shot. Oh, look at the focus from Wembanyama. Drills it through contact.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Clarkson. And the shot is good. Clarkson's got 20 points.
Nice little shake there from Clarkson to open up the D and get a score.
Wembanyama left side. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
And Johnson with the stop.
And throughout his career, Paul has tortured defenses in the pick and roll. Excellent at slicing passes around guys.
Clarkson against Paul. Pass to Eubanks. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, great to see in-sync offense like this. The pass is perfectly timed, and Collins rises up and puts it down.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Sensabaugh. Here's Eubanks. Rebounded by the Spurs. Paul's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Johnson. Ball outside. Shoots over Clarkson. Paul's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
To the inside. Here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Here's Champagnie. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And so George will bring it up for Utah. They've led by as many as 14 points. Spurs trail by 11. Ball finds Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama using the sweet touch.
And boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The kick out to Williams. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Another miss by Utah.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wembanyama, a screen on George. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. 1:32 left to play here in the 4th. George passes to Kessler. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
A 3 from Wembanyama. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
Jazz leading by 6. Here's George.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on. Well, you can just tell Johnson loves to attack in any situation.
Pass to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George.
What a shot by Markkanen. You can see why his teammates turned to him down the stretch.
Spurs passing it around. Here's Wembanyama. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
How about the rookie with the big shot? Wembanyama showing us he can meet those high expectations.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Jazz with possession. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Here's Wembanyama. Count it! And that was an enormous three-pointer.
Well, with his size, Wembanyama is the ideal option in close situations. Wembanyama will get a clean look.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. The Spurs making a switch here. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. All against George. Lets it go from deep. He's off from 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Al Paul, Johnson, and Wembanyama make up the 4 in the 5. Then there's Harrison Barnes, and it's Chris Paul, and it's Champagnie in at the 2.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's George, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson finds Wembanyama. Back to Johnson. Johnson the screen. Here's Champagnie. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
George looking around. George with the screen on Johnson. 3-pointer, Markkanen. Barnes grabs the miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Close it up for Wembanyama. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Here's George driving in, and George with the stuff.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Johnson sets the screen for Wembanyama. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. George with the ball. Chris Paul covering. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Johnson with a screen on Markkanen. Paul goes in. That one goes in. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
From 11 feet away, the shot by George, no good. And the Spurs with possession. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Wembanyama, a screen. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Stolen by Kessler. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by George. Sexton's got 24 points.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. They're almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
Johnson sets the screen for Barnes. Over Williams, and it's San Antonio with another. We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Williams, a screen on Paul. Outside, Sexton. Offensive rebound. Kessler with the bucket.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
Wembanyama, no good. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Sexton. Yes!
Well, I think Sexton enjoys taking over in the big moments. He wants to be that guy for his team.
Wembanyama outside. Lets it go from the wing. A rebound by the Jazz.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And the Spurs making a change here. In from outside. Knocks down the 3.
Well, they needed someone to step up there, and it's Markkanen who answers the call.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And Will Hardy is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
San Antonio, let's give it up for yours. Once again, let's give a big hand to your sensational Spurs dance team.
Here's Markkanen. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
Pass to George. Shoots the 3. Markkanen can't get it to go. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire. But give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
No, that's killer. I mean,
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, a chance to check out stats for Derek White.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Wade in at the 3. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Horford in at the 5. And the focus of both of these teams, offense. Doris, it's about putting points on the board in bunches.
BA, it seems to be a league-wide trend in many respects. There's so much conversation about how skilled these players are, the range shooting that you've got to deal with defensively. I think we've got to redefine the definition of good defense because these guys are so good.
And stolen by Mobley. And he lobs it up to the rim. Horford with a steal. Tatum against Mobley. Tatum with a screen. Brown passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. He buries it from 3.
This is one of the game's better three-point shooters. Darius Garland in the house.
Horford passes to Tatum. No good on the triple. Here's Wade, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. The 3 from Mitchell. Boston pulls it in, and they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player. Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside? Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Horford a screen on Garland. And it's Brown off the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Now, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. White with the steal. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Garland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Mobley outside. Pass to Wade. Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Here's Tatum. Yeah, that one's good. Tatum's got 6 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
And he gets that one.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brown finds White. Back to Brown from outside the arc. He drops it from range. He's got 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
And last year they won this season series, but then they couldn't get past those guys in the playoffs.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
Our 2K leaderboard showing stats from the real NBA. The best passing teams in the association. 5th, Cleveland.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
Mobley passes to Wade. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And the bucket is good.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Mitchell against White. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Celtics lead by 4. And here's Brown for 3. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in.
Number 3, Harris LeVert.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Mitchell finds Mobley. Garland with the ball. And another miss by Cleveland.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Horford. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Horford, a screen on LeVert. Here's Holiday. Again, the miss by Boston.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward. Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Brown looking around. Here he goes. It's good. Brown's got 7 points.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Yellow fans on the court is your basketball.
He's checked in for Jared Allen, and it's Niang in for Evan Mobley. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now here's Garland, LeVert, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Karis LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward, just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Okoro is checked in for Cleveland. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. The three from Mitchell, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
He sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. The Cavaliers trail by 7. LeVert outside. Niang a screen. Fires the three. No luck on that one.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside, Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Now here's Garland. He has 7. Niang a screen. Floats one up. The shot comes out. Nice D from Brown. Celtics lead by 9. 1:21 left to play in the first, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Garland for 3, counted from distance. Garland's got 10 points in the game.
That's where you're so afraid of Darius Garland's ability to get all the way downhill, that when he stops and pops, that's easy money.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Okoro with the ball, now guarded by White. Okoro outside. Garland, the pass to LeVert. The 3 is up. Another miss by Garland. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. 6-point lead. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by Boston. LeVert outside. 23 seconds left in the opening quarter. And And there it is for him. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Karis LeVert can fill it up from anywhere, but this guy is a terrific mid-range scorer.
With the step back. Pass to White. Here's the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Now an update on Evan Mobley from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
The head athletic trainer for Cleveland provided some info for us. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury that's going to keep him out of the rotation. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Karis LeVert is out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Okoro, then it's Jared Allen, and it's Niang in at the 4-man position. Right side Tatum. That one no good. Cavaliers trail by 5. Down low. From 7 feet away. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist from LeVert.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Allen outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Wade, he's checked in for Niang. Wade misses. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Pritchard. Rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a hit block.
Peterson, he's checked in for Boston. Tatum from long range. Tatum drills the 3.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Now LeVert, a key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Here's Jerome, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside, and that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Cornette sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And Pritchard, here we go. The shot misses. Nice D from Allen. Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to LeVert. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Now here's Tatum, guarded closely. Here's Peterson. There's the 3. Jerome grabs the miss. To the middle. it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Boston leading by 3. Jerome passes to Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Jerome passes to Allen. Banked it in off the glass. Allen's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Pass to Tatum from 20 feet. Tatum with another miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And he lobs it up, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Cornette, and he dunks it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. And here's LeVert. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Wade from downtown. Knocks it down from distance. Wade's got 5 now.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Oh, Tatum floats it up and in.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
Here's LeVert from the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. Brown comes in for Peterson. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Holiday against Garland. Jason Tatum! Go up and get it!
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Liang outside. Wade, pass to Garland. Over Holiday, and it's Cleveland with another.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
And Horford gets it to go.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Liang outside, pass to LeVert. Here's Wade, takes a 3. Boston pulls it in. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one's off. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Niang, the pass to Garland. Here's Niang. Horford covering. Garland against Holiday. Lets a floater go. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Brown for three. And it's Niang with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Okoro. No good. A bit long that time. There's Tatum with the three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Okoro outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mobley comes in for Okoro and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Outside, Brown. Okay! Tatum punching it home!
Yeah, the problem with Jason Tatum in the pick and roll is he can roll or pop, and that makes him hard to guard.
There's 57 seconds left in the second period. Outside Mitchell. Fires for three. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 6.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Horford, a screen on Garland. Pass to Tatum. 4-3. Big time 3 from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. For 3. They grab their own miss. Garland for 3. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started, folks.
Brown, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Checking out Boston. It's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd... And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies. It makes me mad just watching it. And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood track. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Allen. And at last, they get one to fall. 17 points in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, a complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment, Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that. Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
And the jam by Brown.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 2-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. From deep, Mobley knocks down the long J. Mobley's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Tatum. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot. I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Outside, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A good look from Horford. And it comes off the front of the rim.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Boston pulls it in. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Holiday to the paint. Here's Brown. Brown gets the inside finish.
But this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Now Mitchell. Left side Garland. Over Holiday. And that one hits the back iron. Celtics trail by 3. White on the wing. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Back to Garland. Inside, here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
White finds Horford. No good. That would have tied it.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mobley outside. To the right side. Mitchell, a screen on Brown. Outside for Mitchell. No good from outside.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Here's Wade. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. Over Garland. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Brown. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And the layup is good off the glass. Mobley's got 5 now.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Tatum can't hit. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Allen with a screen on Brown. Here's Wade. Give him 8 points now. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Garland. Boston pulls it in. White on the wing. Up top, Tatum. Horford, a screen on Mobley. Here's Tatum. Drops one in from the wing. Tatum's got 33 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, BA. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Pritchard's checked in for White. And a switch here also for Cleveland. LeVert's checked in for Wade. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Here's Horford. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. LeVert with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Yep, that one's good. Allen's got 6 here in the quarter.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Brown with it. He's got 16. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third. Oh!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Tatum with a screen. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And finished off by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Cleveland leading by 3. Allen a screen. Tatum with a steal. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be Evan Mobley. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
That's good from Allen on the assist by Mitchell. Allen's got 8 here in this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. Some changes for Boston. Cornette checked in for Horford. And it's Hauser in for Holiday.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Allen outside. Boston pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Pritchard. Now Tatum, defended by Nie. Here's Hauser. The 3 is up. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And it's Tatum missing. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Okoro. And he He's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Doris, who could forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
And of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Hits the trifecta. LeVert's got 7.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down. Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Horford with the block. Here's Jerome. Okoro left side. LeVert outside. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Jared Allen getting it done for the Cavaliers. Between his scoring and rebounding. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop it.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Cleveland. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. Dean Wade is out there with Okoro. And it's Niang in at center, filling out the middle. Garland up top. Now here's LeVert, tightly guarded. Tatum pulls it in.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Pritchard, the pass to Cornette, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Garland scanning the floor, driving to the basket. Pass to Wade. 5 to shoot. Now here's Niang. Garland, the pass to Wade. The 3 from Okoro. Back to Wade. Okoro outside. LeVert outside. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous 3-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
Here's LeVert. Good work defensively by White. The Celtics shooting a nice 50% for the game. To tie it up, it's blocked. They get it back. Horford finds Holiday. Outside Tatum. Another shot. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
Holiday against Garland. And here's LeVert for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game. LeVert goes against White. LeVert outside. Shot to stop the run. Good work defensively by White.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. hard, and he just can't make a shot.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
Cavaliers trail by 5. Now here's LeVert. Spins. Shoots over White. The shot by LeVert, no good.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Outside Garland, beyond the arc, sends it home from three-point land.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Screen by Horford, and he's going for the lob. It's stolen away. And here they come. Okoro, no good. Outside Tatum, it's Brown on the wing. Left side Tatum. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
We know that Jason Tatum is a gamer. This guy willing to take punishment on his way to the cup.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Here's Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Al Horford.
Boy, I'd like to see Jarrett Allen look to score. Forces the defense to make contact.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
White, he's checked in for Pritchard. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Jerome.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Tatum against Mobley. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the middle. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And finished off by Tatum.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Inside. The kick to Tatum. Second chance shot. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Here's Mitchell. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
This is a move that Donovan Mitchell has made over and over again. Off the bounce, so tough.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Wade, defended by Brown. And stolen by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Garland. There's the triple. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got 21.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's White. Oh, rejected by Allen. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. Tatum with a screen. 3-pointer, Holiday. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Tries it from 16, and the shot is good off the backboard. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need. The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands, yes, sir.
Garland against Holiday. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Down low. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Wade. 6 to shoot. Garland for 3. Horford pulls it in. Boston leading by 3. Here's Brown on the drive. Yes, it's good. Give him 23.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with a big shot, proving hard work pays off.
White against Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mitchell's got 12 points in just the second half. Three-pointer, Holiday. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Shot on the wing. Mitchell misses. Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Brown finds White. Tatum against Mobley. Now Tatum. Horford, a screen on Mobley. Tatum can't hit.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Garland, a good look. Boston pulls it in. Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Tatum. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
And Cleveland has possession. Trailing by 5. Pulls up. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And an intentional foul right there.
Evan Mobley, second personal foul, third team foul.
This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 6. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Well, they need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Outside Garland. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. And that's an intentional foul.
Evan Mobley. Third personal foul, fifth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Here's Tatum. Misses. So we see the Celtics get the win here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we're taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I like it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Great on the court, but getting up to
He's about to tear it up.
All right, baby, let's get down.
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. The design please tell the word Mavericks along with your HUMC location to 55555. A member of our installation team will respond immediately. Thank you. Oh, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass to you than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Madman, and the Mavericks dancing. We want you to join us for future Mavericks home games. Just come out and take a booth or visit us online for our board. Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter first.
And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Thursday, are still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. DJ comes in for P.J. Washington. Reggie Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's let his numbers speak for themselves.
And so in the game for the Jazz, jab through Eubanks. Mills out there with Clarkson. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the game, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, it always feels like they're going in.
First personal foul. Like a DA, he is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And both free throws good for DJ. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Clock at 6. Deep two from Clarkson. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Suns in Phoenix. Pass to Lively. Now here's DJ. Starting closely. Out the basket. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson passes to Hendricks. Hits it from three-point range.
3.
Dallas leading by 18. The three for Doncic. A rebound by the Jazz. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
They've got DJ. Also, Derek Lively out there. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Here's DJ. Up again. Eubanks grabs the miss. Top of the key, Clarkson. Stolen away. Oh, here we go with Marshall. Nobody back. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Jazz trail by 20. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Irving. No one covering. Clarkson's got 5.
Improving shot mechanics. Good height on that jumper. Nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
To the middle. Here's DJ. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. It's now 8 points for DJ.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 answers have been exactly of that variety.
And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action. Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Irving kicks to DJ. Utah with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
With the drive. Sends the ball no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And now when they own the backboards, most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. The Jazz making a switch here. Juzek was checked in. Now we have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. In third, the Jazz.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Mills looking it over. Pass to Clarkson. From the wing. And all in that time before dropping in. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, this is why teams are looking for combo guards. I mean, the defense didn't know which way to play Clarkson.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Irving for 3. Mills with the rebound.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Here's Hendricks, and it's blocked. Now, here's Exum. Defense right on him. Lively sends a screen for DJ. Exum passes to DJ. Dallas moving it around. 6 to shoot. Irving with a clean look. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Juzang. To the inside. Hendricks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And finished off by Exum.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie. A true combo guard will spread it around for you.
And here's Mills. An 11-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
And it's DJ missing.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
2 points. That one goes.
Now, that's where you like your shots to come from.
And so here is Dallas. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to the squad. So sometimes matchups play a role.
Yeah, sometimes matchups do, but I don't think they're interested in looking at that. They want to come back strong and show they're the better team this time.
Clarkson for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Exum passes to Irving. Eubanks grabs the miss. Jazz have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Dinwiddie up top, covered by Mills. From deep. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Exum. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Mills finds Clarkson. Fires it up. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Clarkson against Irving. Jacks up a 3. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now, here's DJ. He's covered closely. That one falls. DJ's got 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Juzang passes to Hendricks. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Inside. And finished off by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
Now Mills. Still without a basket. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Pass to DJ. Latrey. No good that time. Utah's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Now here's Mills. Back to Clarkson. Trying to get something going. And the layup is good. He's got 10.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
36 seconds left in the first half. And that one is good from DJ.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Mills passes to Clarkson. From downtown, it's rebounded by Dallas. DJ's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Dinwiddie. DJ with it. Exum sets a screen for DJ. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. All right, now we've got some time to take a look at the players of the week. In the West, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win at any time.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot, I'm telling you, but he ends up doing it, and he gets a lot of triple-doubles, Shaq.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. DJ comes in for Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. Utah also making some changes. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for George. So on the floor for Utah. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Then there's Walker Kessler. And Hendricks in at the power forward. DJ passes to Lively. Lively with the screen. Here's TJ. Dallas again missing. Utah shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. The 3 gets it to go from beyond the arc. Sensabaugh got 7 points for the quarter.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half. But he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Here's TJ. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Utah. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Mavericks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Got that bucket in no time at all. 18 points for DJ.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades in mid-season this league has seen in a very long time. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DJ's got 20 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
First in free throw percentage. And they were ranked 3rd in terms of rebounding. They just love mixing it up. What a physical bunch that group was.
And going back to their success at the free throw line last season, GA, best in the league. It helped them finish off a lot of close games. Eubanks, he's checked in for Walker Kessler.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Mills kicks to Clarkson. Here's the screen. There's the 3. No good there.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection is.
2 minutes.
DJ passes to Lively. Here now is Dinwiddie. Good on the 3-point shot. Dinwiddie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sexton. 1:32 left in the 3rd. Off with the layup. DJ passes to Grimes. Lively a screen on Clarkson. It's DJ atop the key. And the crowd's rolling around the rim. DJ's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
The three from Mills. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Marshall. He has 6. Pass to DJ. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas. Williams, he's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Hardy. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Throws it up high. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closely. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And DJ throws it down.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And here's Clarkson. And so it's Dallas with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching him today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Exum. Derek Lively is out there with DJ. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. And that one good from Clarkson.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to DJ. Fires the 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching, but I read a lot about them. Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Yeah, it's really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Clarkson outside. For 3. Drills it from outside.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Now DJ. Rebounded by the Jazz. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Clarkson. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Clarkson. And he uses the glass on the way. Clarkson's got 10 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
They get the rebound, and that one, good. 31 points for DJ. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals. They're not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lively the pass to DJ. Lively sets a screen for DJ. And the Mavericks get another bucket right there.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Filipowski. Back to Clarkson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Misses in close. Down low. Now DJ. Now for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities. They're the visibility. They're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades. I think it's a good thing overall.
First personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw, no good. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the second free throw, good. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. George passes to Kessler. Inside, Sexton. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Now, here's Exum. Pass to DJ. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Collins nails the baby hook.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Exum with it. Pass to DJ. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Grimes with the bucket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
To the inside. Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
To the middle.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up.
First personal foul.
He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And it seems a new era is upon us. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And it's DJ missing. Jazz have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Collins passes to Kessler. Back to Collins. Floats one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit dropping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Pass to Exum. Now DJ. Gallus again missing.
2 minutes remaining.
Utah has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. DJ kicks to Marshall. Over to the wing. Lively a screen on Sexton. A nice shot by Exum. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Dallas.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And ever win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DJ.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Kessler in the post. Short. The layup missed. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
To the paint. And then Collins slams it in.
Assisted
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Here's DJ. Over in the corner, Marshall. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way